Okay, everyone, good afternoon. And we are already here in our third vlog for the civil service exam review, for the preparation for the civil service exam. This coming March 3, 2026. And I know all of you are excited. So how's things there? Okay, so we have there. We will start our third review in numerical ability, and we will have to start with the first question. What is the ratio of 2 hours to 90 minutes? So we have there 2:3, 3:2, 4:3, 5:4. Okay, it might be confusing for you, but the first technique there is to convert hours to minutes so that you will have the same minutes to minutes. So therefore, the answer is letter C. Why letter C? Because 2 hours is equivalent to 120 minutes. So in 1 hour there is 60 minutes, and 2 hours is 120 minutes. So therefore, we could have 120 minutes is to 90 minutes. Find their common factor, which is 30. 120 divided by 30 is 4, and 90 divided by 30 is 3. The answer is 4:3. Therefore, if you get the answer number 1, the answer is correct. Okay, please continue sharing, liking, and commenting here in my Facebook live video. Please help me share this on my third vlog for today. So, happy na ba ang civil service exam, no? 3 weeks to go na lang, and that will be their examination. And again, ang kanang exam is only 3 hours for 150 item test, 20 for personal, then 150 for the exam. And also, you have to use your ball pen, ha? You have to, I can give you an advice to use Faber-Castell ball pen. Okay, please continue sharing, commenting, and also, I know it's Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year, everyone. Today is 5 p.m. already. So, I guess all of you are already chilling this time. Okay, so let's now proceed to question number 2. Okay. The ratio of boys to girls is 7:5. If there are 96 students, how many are girls? This question may be sort of easy for you to understand, but remember, in ratio and proportion, naa sa kining problem, wala ni siyay kaman equals like equivalent to the mean and extreme. So there is only an equal for 96 there. So if there are 7:5 for boys, 7 is to boys and 5 is to girls, how many are girls? So therefore, to make it good for you, the answer is 40. But how do we get 40? So therefore, you only have to add 7 plus 5 is equals to 12. And 96 divided by 12, that's 8. And when you multiply 8 times 7, that's 56. And when you multiply 8 times 5, that's 40. So therefore, 56 plus 40 is 96. And since 7 is the ratio for the boys, they have 56. And since 5 is the ratio for the girls, then therefore they have 40. Therefore, the answer is letter B. 40 are the number of girls and 56 are the number of boys. Therefore, the answer is letter B. Hi Vince Angelo Cabrera, my student. You are always present. Good evening, good afternoon. Please continue sharing and liking and commenting. Please comment here, Angelo, the very super califragilistic expeditious nga bata. No? Grabe ka, beautiful. No, grabe ka siya ka-active. No, my former student in St. Louis Academy po. Hi, Vince Angelo Cabrera, ang pinaka-syupa sa Bantayan. Now, let's have question number 3. Sir, sa'yo na yung mga questions, sir. Oy, yeah, this is somewhat very easy, pero once you're already in the exam, you might be mental block, and you might forget the basics of this. So, while I'm still having my discussion, I'm also watching here those who are watching my vlog. So, therefore, pagwat-wat ang gita. We only have 4 million viewers this time. Charot. 4 na bitaw. Okay, so we have number 3. Andrew got his scores in quarter exam in all subjects. 38, 33, 32, 40, 35, 38, and 36. Find the mean. Sorry for the typographical error. Let's find the mean. So, again, what's itong mean? The sum of all the numbers divided by the number of terms. So therefore, how many number of terms there is? 7 subjects. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you're going to add it all, you're going to have an answer of 252 divided by 7 right after. Divided by 7, the answer is 36. So therefore, the answer is letter. Sorry for the one. Tayo pang animation. So the answer is 36. So sorry for the one. No, wala matarong ang animation. The answer is 36. Letter D. Okay? Thank you so much. So sorry, I stand corrected. That's 36. But my answer here in the other side is correct, man. Only the animation I forgot. 36. Okay? Number 4. Number 4. Andrew got his scores with the same scores gihapon and find the mode. Now again, what is a mode? A mode is a series of number repeatedly. So what is the score nga nag-repeat diha? Okay, that's very easy. The answer is 38. Letter B. Mura ba nagbalik-balik? 38 na. So therefore, the answer is 38. Okay? Vince Angelos, thank you for still watching. We are still waiting for the others to watch. Please also leave your comments so that I will know that you're watching or not, and I can give you a shout out. Hi. Next we have find the missing number 2, 5, 10, 17. Pinaya lang tingog. Ano man, dili ka kasama ba? Dili We have there 2, 5, 10, and 17. And we have there the answer is, with this person here, type me. The answer is letter A. But how do we get letter A? Simply, we got it by having the number series. So we started with plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, plus 9. Why? Because we use the adding of odd numbers. So 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. 5 plus 5 is equals to 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 plus 9 is 26. Therefore, we got the answer of 26. The answer is letter A. Now, this might be a problem for everyone, but how do we get fraction to decimal if the fraction has percent? So last night I presented this, but this time I will make a twist. I will have to change like this. 1/2, di ba? Di ba ang 1/2 is 0.5 or 0.50? What if we will put 1/2%? So what will be the result? So the result will be, you have to add 2 zeros before the the tens, before the tens, hundreds, before the tens. So therefore, we have there 0.0025. 0.0050. 1/4, that is 0.25, but there is a percent, you have to add another zero, that will become 0.0025. Then 3/4, the rest is 0.0075. Then 1/5%, 0.0020. So therefore, when you will see percent sign, all you have to do is, for example, 1/2, 1/2, you have to divide 2 divided by 1, then the answer is 0.50. Then the percent, you have to add 2 zeros on the tens place, so therefore we have there 0.0050, no? And you will now read it as 50,000. Hi Deo, good afternoon Deo. Thank you so much for watching Deo. Excited na ka Deo? Mag-take Deo. Hi Deo, please leave a comment Deo. Okay, so thank you. Next, let's have the fraction. How do we determine the greatest value and the lowest value in a fraction? So always remember that we have natitawag technique, no? If same lang ang numerator, always get back to the, if same ang numerator, tanawa diretso ang denominator. Why? Because for a while, because I'm having a nagka-problema tong signal. I'm just using my hotspot. No? Next, we have there. So, therefore, the lower number in the denominator, mauna pinaka-highest. For example, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6. Same ang numerator, pero dili pareha ang denominator. So, ang pinakagamay nga denominator, that is the highest number. Ang pinakadako nga denominator, that's the lowest number. For example, which of the following has the lowest value? Therefore, tanawa, same ang numerator, tanawa ang denominator. Asa pinakadako nga number, mauna ang pinakagamay yung value. Therefore, the answer is letter A, 2, 7. How about this? Which of the following has the highest value? The highest value is? Okay, very good. Letter D, 2/3. Mauna ang pinakagamay nga value kay pinakataas nga value, because the lower the number, that's the highest value. If same numerator. Sir, what will happen sir kung same denominator? It's same denominator, like 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, and 6/10. You have to get on, kung unsay lowest number, mauna ang lowest value. Kung unsay higher number, mauna ang highest value. How? Let's have this. For example, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10, 6/10. Again, asa di ang highest value? The highest value is the, okay, very good, letter C. Kay kung same ang denominator, ang pinakadako nga number nga numerator, mauna ang highest value. But how about this? Which of the following has the lowest value? The lowest value is Taman. The lowest value is, hi Deo, good afternoon, and Beans for still watching. Okay. The answer is letter D, 6/10. That's correct. Now let's have here 6:15 as 36:10. There are different ways to get the ratio and proportion. Number one is we have to use the means and extremes. So if we have there 6:15 is equals, walang kanang as, that is equals as 36 is to blank. The blank is the x there. So the means there is 15. Ang means is nasa sulod. So 15 times 36, that's 540 nasa ubos. then 6 times x is 6x. Therefore, 540 divided by 6, the answer is 90. So therefore, for that specific problem, in using means and extremes, the answer is 90. You don't need to confuse yourself as long as asa ang pinaka-best way nimo to compute, you have to go with it. And that in the means and extremes, the answer is there 90. Number 2, cross multiplication. You wanted the cross multiplication, pwede na po. 6 over 15 is equal to 36 over x. You have to cross multiply 6 and x, 6x, and 36 and 15. Still, the answer is 6x equals to 540. 540 divided by 6, the answer is 90 gihapon. Still the same answer, still the same process, and all you need to do is to get the correct answer, whichever is preferable to you when you solve it. Next, we have ratio rotation. Tuyok-tuyokon lang nimo. 6 over 15 is equal to 36 over x. So 36 divided by 6 is 6. 6 times 50 is 90. So therefore, 90 is the answer. Diba? That is the best way for you to get into on that problem. Mas dali na lang siya because it's there already. All you need to do is to compute. Next is the last. We have there, so still the same way, kung pwede na ka maglabang, so therefore 15 times 36 divided by 6, that's still 6, 6 times 15, that is still 90. So, mas dali lagi hapon. The answer is 90. Okay? So, I guess we made it. Dali na kahit anong human. We only have 16 minutes to do it. So that's what I said. Mas dali na ito maghuman siya to make it easy to solve, no? Okay? So therefore, you can also leave your comments there, huh? Again, I would like to share my result to you during my examination in civil service exam professional level. So again, you in taking the exam, na may upat ka buok type of test: verbal, analytical, numerical, and general information. By tomorrow, no, I don't have time tomorrow. By the other day, we will be having our review. Or tomorrow, ibasing evening na kayo. On the other day, we will be having our review in analytical level na sadta. Let's go to analytical level na po para mas ma-focus sa sadta kay mas guryo-guryo may bato ang analytical level. Okay. So that's my score in the analytical level. Okay. So if you have some questions and if you want something gusto ipa-explain, please leave it on the comment section and we will have to try it to have it in a vlog in the next time. Still Vince Angelo Cabrera and Deo, thank you so much for still watching. No, I still seeing your names there. I don't know the rest, but just want to let you know, please also leave your comments there so that we will be going to see the progress of our vlog. Thank you so much. Now let's have ang first itong vlog no kay $0.01 ra gyud ang kwarta. But still di na mag-uul kinaragya po 0.01. No? That's why please continue sharing and commenting this our vlog. Okay. So thank you so much to those who show their comment and their love. Salamat. No. So busy ko itong schedule. Hi Sir Virgilio Saison, thank you so much for sending love. Hi Rolando Lima, my student. Thank you so much for sharing dong Rolando. Okay. So that ends to our third vlog, review vlog for the civil service exam in numerical ability. Thank you so much everyone for listening. Thank you. And you may now leave if you're still doing something, and you can still no kanang comment while the video is on progress, and also continue sharing, commenting, and reacting on the vlog. Thank you so much everyone. Have a good day. Good afternoon once again.